Here we go. All right, am I live? I am now. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to TFU.INFO Studios. Once again, we are back with another quick unboxing of a San Diego Con 2018 exclusive Throne of the Prime set featuring Optimus Primal and a handful of exclusive Prime Masters. Uh, this lovely figure was a gift from the fine folks at Hasbro, who will be putting this toy on sale August 13th, 2018, on HasbroToyShop.com. So, as of this recording, that is tomorrow. So, keep an eye on your computers if you would like to pick one of these bad boys up, or if you'd like to pick up the other set that I unboxed yesterday, the Bumblebee Retro Rock Garage set. That set is also available on August 13th, 2018, tomorrow on HasbroToyShop.com. I don't know how many or how quickly that will sell out. So if you want one, you should probably get to your computer at some point tomorrow morning, Eastern Time. All right, so here is the front of the package. We've got Optimus Primal sitting on the throne of the Primes. He's got this exclusive Scepter, which holds Prime Masters or Titan Masters, because they're basically the same shape. So you can fill that with a bunch of heads if you want. Maybe I'll do that after we open this. In the meantime, let's take a look at the back of the box. So the art does extend all the way around to the back. And here we go. So it's the exclusive Scepter of Sparks, which I know the light's kind of janky there. So let's see if we can pull that up just a touch. Scepter of Sparks. This fantastic artwork on the back, which we find out is a fantasy scene, and the Scepter of Sparks image. This is pretty neat. I haven't seen this figure yet at regular retail, the Optimal Optimus version of this in the gray, orange, and blue. And then on the side here is the Halo of Primes, which is kind of like a Transformers version of Zodiac. And you see here it has the list of the Primes. That's not all 13 of them, but that's a lot of them. And there are 4 exclusive ones in that. All right. Oh, hey, Eric, you are the only one on at the moment. Cool. So I'm going to turn this around. I don't remember which primes come with it, but I imagine it tells me inside or on the bottom, perhaps. Let's see. No. But oh, look at that bottom. See if we can swing into that a little bit. That is a maximal symbol, which makes me, as a Beast Wars nerd, very, very happy. All right, so I'm going to turn this up one more time, give you one more look at it as I get my tools ready to open. Whoa. Hold on. I've got this on a much stabler tripod than I did yesterday. Actually, it's the same tripod, but I figured out a better way to mount it. Soon to get my tools. If you're familiar with my videos, I'd like to tell you one more time, hey, Nick Emerald, what's going on, man? 2 things you should always have handy when opening toys. One is this, a nail clipper. Get it at any drugstore, dollar store. This is for those ties in there, right there. You see that big cardboard twist tie? Those are a pain to get off. This cuts right through them. Second thing you'll need is some sort of pocket knife or knife in general. Pair of scissors will do too. Yeah, Shattered Glass Blaster is hanging out here because I just had him out the other day. So always have a knife handy to cut some tape. So I'm going to open this guy up. And while I do that, since Eric definitely noticed the Shattered Glass Blaster that is just hanging out here in my work area, Let's see if we can get this a little bit closer. Oh, that is the stand for the camera you're seeing down there. All right, try and get a good line of sight on this. All right, so while that's going on, let's just pop one of those new tapes that I reviewed yesterday sticking out of that. All right, folks, hang with me. So this package gets one slice on the bottom. It's just one piece of tape where that maximal symbol is, and that should allow me to lift away the entire package. I hope. Will you look at that? Yes, it does. So some of the paperwork has fallen out, but we will pop this into frame while I pick some of that up, because I know this is what you want to see, not the shattered glass blaster. So let's see if we can get a little clearer focus on that. There we go. All right, so hang there. I got to see what's in here. All right, so we got a massive set of instructions, as well as the important Optimal Optimus card. So here is the Optimal Optimus card. It's got the artwork from the back of the box. I'll take it out of the package here. Hey, if you're watching online, say hi in the chat so we can see who you are, and I can give you a shout out. So here we go. Here's the art. Let me bring the cat light for that. There is the Optimal Optimus card. On the flip side, Optimal Optimus, the matrix of leadership chooses Optimus Primal to be its next bearer. With the increased strength and wisdom bestowed upon him by the Matrix, Optimus Primal evolves to Optimal Optimus and leads Cybertron to a new era. Hey Gus, what's going on? All right, so it's also a pretty sweet looking instruction booklet that is in color, like multiple colors, not just a dark color and a darker color. Interior wise, again, it looks like Hasbro's starting to figure it out as far as instructions go, using bright colors to offset the darker colors. All right. Now, let's see what we got inside the package. So this here is that Throne of the Primes. Not entirely sure how that separates off, so let's find out. I'm going to turn this on its back because I saw a couple things I need to clip. And I got a piece of tape stuck to it. All right. So back the camera up, see if we can get a little more. Hey, there's me. All right. There is some light. Okay, you see those twist ties? Saying about this bad boy. Got one. Got two. All right. If you don't know that trick, you're welcome. So, pop this back up. That should at least freeze out his feet. Hey, Smelts Custom Corner. All right, so let's get a few of these twist ties clipped. Try to clip away from the plastic if you can, because these will leave a mark if you do clip on some of the plastics. Okay, so let's see, is that, yeah, that crown is removable. So there is the crown of the Throne of the Primes. That's an exclusive accessory for sure. All right, so that hasn't been clipped. It's four, and his forearms have them. Those might be a little trickier to get to. And then there's one here on his waist. There we go. Get that out. I think that's just the one on his forearms that need to go. One. And right, so it looks like, all intents and purposes, yeah, there we go. Okay, now to figure out how to get the Throne of the Primes free of the rest of the packaging and keep Optimal Optimus in one piece. Thanos Primal. Yes, but then you only get half the Prime Masters. Okay, so while we do here, I'm going to free up some of these Prime Masters. March this in a little bit. You see Optimus and his Scepter. Right, so freeing that means some serious tape. Oh look, and I also have another little thing here that needs to get clipped. I will do that in a moment. Okay, so there are a lot of taped objects on this Throne of the Primes. And that is, oh neat, okay. So let's figure out where everything is on Optimus, but I will clip out the two Prime Masters that I can see. I think there's another two floating around in here somewhere. There is one. There is two. We'll check out the Throne in just a minute, but let's check out Optimus here. So, got a Prime Master there. We've got a Prime Master here. We'll put these guys in robot mode. I honestly don't know if they're recolors or retools of previous ones because I haven't had a chance really to do much with the Power of the Primes line in terms of opening them, because mainly I've been working on the podcast for you folks. Let's drop this down. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer shot on those guys. While take a look at those, and Eric, if you're still here, chime in. Remind me who the two are. In the meantime, don't forget, if you do not listen to the podcast, now's a good time to start. It's always a good time to start. But Transformers University, we are delving through the history of the Transformers brand and the Transformers line. I found one more Prime Master in the Scepter. There's three. Neat. Scepter has this little swivel action to it. We'll go into that in just a second. So yes, if you have not heard the podcast, it is available on this channel. If you like this channel, if you like this unboxing, please be sure to subscribe. Every subscription helps us out a bunch. And we are also doing on this channel a giveaway of a Studio Series Thundercracker. So if you are interested in picking up the final Toys R Us exclusive, or maybe you missed your shot because Toys R Us went out of business, here's your chance. You can. All you have to do to enter is comment on the video, and that gets you in. And I'd appreciate if you do subscribe, since that will be easier for me to, one, announce who the winner is, and make sure you find out you won. a lot going on to get this Throne of the Primes out of the box, I gotta tell you. In the meantime, let's drop Optimus back in here. Ah, there is the 4th Prime hiding in the wheel. I dig this silly little wheel that they got on here. It's like a Prime prize wheel. This rocks. How many people do you think are going to accidentally throw this thing out because it's hiding behind the packaging? Oh, this one's a little loose. This plastic, it's probably seen better days. Let's slide him back. So, again, having a knife handy makes removing some of the extra plastic from this Throne of the Primes a little easier. Especially since a lot of it seems to be taped behind the set itself. What I'm going to do here, I'm probably going to retape some of this, but I want to get this weird plasticky thing out of the top of this. I think the black plastic needs to stay. But some of this other plastic needs to go. Alright, in the meantime, let's zip out some of this plastic, some of these Swiss ties, so I can at least get a better look. All right, there we go. Last piece out. Yep, I'll probably throw a little extra tape on the sides here just to sturdy this up. I don't know how much more this Throne detaches from the background, and until I do, I'm not going to pull it off just yet. I'll show you it in a minute. So let's go back up here to Optimus. All right. Just getting situated in our tripod here. That is not a good look. All right, hang on. There we go. All right, so let's get the Prime Masters out. So here we go. We got the Scepter of the Primes. Now, this has this little, had it before. There we go. It's got a sliding feature here to allow up to 4 Prime Masters to lock in. Standing up, I guess, is how they were packaged. So let's just do this that way. And then there are foot posts here at the bottom. Move this camera back in. Focus on me here. There we go. All right, so there you see the foot posts. We will actually start at the foot post, I think. So locks in via the foot post. Head post goes there. Huh. Strange way to lock them in, but they get in. There we go. There we go. That's one. We can do the other four here. One, two. So it's a little tricky keeping the foot piece here and then getting the head piece in there. But once you do it once or a couple times, you kind of get the hang of it. Sorry, my camera's pulling away a little bit, so let's see if we can get this. There you go. Let's do the other two. Here's one. Foot piece locks in. Does it. And then not agreeing with you. This one is super tight, whereas the gray one, which I believe is Prima, is not tight at all. Okay. Now I'm just going to do the last one off camera just to make everyone's life a little easier. And there you have it, the Scepter of Sparks. Yes, I'm aware that this is getting a Takara release. However, Takara is not the one that sent this to me. Hasbro is. And I do want to thank them for some pretty awesome free product. And if you'd like to pick one up, Hasbro Toy Shop will have this available tomorrow. All right, so there's a lot more complexity in this figure, I am sure. Hey, look, there's his beast head. On the back, you can see the smaller Optimus figure that combines with this figure. I think I will do a bigger review of this at some point in the future. Now, let me pull this back and throw the throne of the primes back in the shot here. So here it is without anything on it, no encumbrances. So there's a piece of black plastic here. You're going to want to leave that on, I think. I don't feel like there's anything behind it that allows it to maintain being a throne, but there's artwork underneath here, so maybe it does come off. Also, be careful, there's still some twist ties floating around. You can also spin this wheel at the top and match the prime sparks to the prime masters. There's also some interesting fine detail on the side here. You can see it is the faces of all the characters that were in the fan vote that Optimus Primal had won to allow the figure to be made. So if you're unaware, there was a, hey Sean, what time? I don't know. If I was to guess, it's either going to be, it's probably going to be something that, I want to say it's noon Eastern. If I was to guess, because that way it gives the folks on the West Coast a chance at 9 a.m. their time. I think that's what they usually do, but I could be wrong. So don't take that as gospel and verse. That might be incorrect. All right, so just because really this needs to be done, one parting image for all the Beast Wars fans out there. The only way the throne should ever matter with original Waspinator on here, who I didn't realize does not have knees. I thought he had knees. Oh, maybe mine are just. Oh, you can tweak them around a bit. Yeah, there we go. Thank goodness for ball joints. All right. Let's see if we can touch that up one more time. Best way to serve Throne of the Prime. Oh, well, we can always use the one character that was left behind in the Beast Wars, and that is Inferno. All right. Yes, pre-orders for the car versions are up on Big Bad Toy Store. However, those probably won't ship for a few months. I learned one thing about Hasbro Toy Shop, that if you get in on the order, it usually ships that day or right around that day. Heck, when I picked up the, what's it called, New York Comic Con, the Repugnus from last fall, that was at my door the next day. And not that I live that close to their supply chain. I'm in New York, but they're generally based out of Rhode Island. I came home from New York Comic Con the following day, and that Repugnus was sitting on my doorstep. Well, having no connection to Optimus Primal, I mean, that's on you, but watch Beast Wars is the best Transformers show in the history of the brand. Having no connection to this paint scheme on this body is a whole other story, since he didn't appear in these colors in this body on in Beast Wars. All right, so I think from here I am going to wrap up. I want to thank you for joining this live unboxing. Hopefully I'll get to do a review real soon. Until next time, remember, if you swing by our Patreon, patreon.com/TFU.INFO, we will have, let me put Primal back in the shot while I'm talking. We will have, we do have actually already the latest episode of Transformers University available to our Patreon subscribers. You can subscribe for as little as $1. Animated's great. I'm just reading what you're saying there. Animated's great. I like Prime. I really like Robots and Size. I was surprised how much I ended up liking that show overall. Beast Wars, I probably have more of a personal connection to, as far as it being the show that got me back into the hobby and pretty much inspired me to do what I'm doing right now. As I was saying, patreon.com/TFU.INFO. Sean, who's in the chat right now, he's one of our super seniors at the $10 level, but you can subscribe for as little as $1. Also, if you're new to this YouTube channel, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. I'll put one on the screen when this processes, but if you haven't done it, please do it now, because that would be a huge help as we race to 1,000. Lots of great stuff coming up, as always. Until next time, see ya.